Hello students, Namaste. How are you all? Hope all of you are well. Today we are going to discuss class 8 science chapter number 5 combustion and flame. In the previous video we have finished our chapter number 4 metal and non-metal, right? In the metal I have described about the physical properties of metal and non-metal, chemical properties, chemical reactions of metal and non-metal, after then corrosion, uses of metals and uses of non-metals. In this chapter, first of all, we'll describe what combustion, which substance are combustible, which substance are not combustible. So combustion, combustible substances, non-combustible substances, ignition temperature, products of combustion, types of combustion, controlling combustions, flame, and many more topics we are going to cover in this chapter. So let's start with combustion. Have you heard the word combustion? Burning word you may have heard, right? I want to burn this paper, I want to burn this plastic, I want to burn this cracker, I want to burn this different things, right? The burning word you may have heard. But have you heard about the combustion? What is combustion? Can you tell me? Combustion means, if you want to just write the define of combustion, then you can write a substance or the process of a substance burning in air to produce heat and light is called combustion. The process of a substance burning in the air to produce heat and light is called combustion. Got it? What is combustion? The process of burning of a substance in air to produce heat and light is called combustion. Now first of all, how you tell that this object is combustible or not? If I will tell you, take this water and burn this water, is it possible? You will say, sir, how water will burn? Water can't burn, sir. Water is liquid. How it will burn? But if I talk about burn a paper, yes sir, this can burn. How you know about this? This object can be burned, this object can't be burned. First of all, you should know about the combustion, as already I have given you the define. The process of burning in air to produce heat and light is called combustion. Now combustible substances. Which substance can burn is called combustible. The substance which can burn is called combustible. The substance which can't burn, non-combustible. So if you want to write the define of combustible substances and non-combustible substances, so you can write a substance that burn easily. A substance that burns easily is called combustible substances, and the substance that does not burn is called a non-combustible substance. If I will ask you what are the examples of combustible substances, paper, dry leaves are the few examples of combustible substances. Glass, rocks, non-reactive metals, gold are the examples of non-combustible substances. As I have said to you about the combustible and non-combustible substances, now we will move towards, before moving towards the ignition temperature, I just want to make you confirm. When you test any material to see whether they burn, you observe that different materials behave differently. A plastic sheet will melt when taken near a flame. Paper and wick dipped in kerosene catch fire immediately and burn with the flame. Coal takes more time to start burning. Some materials do not burn at all. See, before leaving these two topics, combustible and non-combustible, have you ever heard about or have you ever done this activity at home? So especially when we take the plastic near the fire, what happens? It starts melting, it makes their different shape and it feels very difficult in burning. It gives very bad smell also, right? But if we take paper, it burns very easily. Okay, just suppose kerosene oil is there, okay? Just throw kerosene oil on the floor, put a matchbox. What will happen? It will burn easily, right? But question is what? How you understand this substance are combustible? How you understand this substance are not combustible? I had given you the define, the substance which can burn easily and give light and heat is called combustible substances. And the substance which do not burn is called non-combustible substance. But how you understand it while checking that, if you will check that this iron rod can burn or not, the gold can burn or not, this plastic can burn or not, the wood can burn or not, different substances are there. Will you do this by checking? No. Then how you will understand these substances? So some substances have some properties. Properties means characteristics. They are having some characteristics, so they will show you that according to this characteristic, this substance is combustible. According to this characteristic, these substances are non-combustible. So you understand about the combustible and uncombustible substances, right? Combustible substances, you will see this property which catch fire easily is called combustible substances. But how you understand this substance catch fire easily? Is there any clue that I will ask you about this marker? Will this marker catch fire easily? No. You will tell no, not possible, sir. You have to put this marker for half an hour into the lighter, then only it will melt also, otherwise it will not. But if I talk about the paper, then also, sir, immediately it will burn. If I talk about the cloth which is wet with kerosene, it will burn immediately. So some of the characteristics are there by which we divide the substances, that these substances are combustible and non-combustible. In the first case, when you are especially, just suppose that we are doing one activity. Here, this is our floor. Floor, you know, not dance floor, our sitting floor. Got it? In this sitting floor, we have taken two candles. We have stick here candle, here also we have stick candle. Now, after these both are cancelled, we have taken one lighter and we have burned the candle. What we have done? We have burned the candle. Now we have taken two transparent glass. Now you will see that I will cover this with the transparent glass. You will see after a few times what will happen. You will see this candle will blow off. Blow off means they will not burn, right? And if I have not covered with the glass, it's still burning, right? Okay, one more thing. If I will keep here also one glass, but I will take two wooden rods or wooden, just suppose this is a wooden particle. In this wooden particle, I have lift little bit, and after that I have kept here one glass. So you will see this glass shows that it's burning. Means this candle is burning on it because they are kept on this wooden logs, right? They are kept on the wooden logs. So this candle is burning. As they have not kept it directly, I have kept the glass on the floor. So now this candle has been blown off. As this candle has been blown off, what you will see? Now only the smokes are there, right? So when it's blown off. Now what you have absorbed in this activity? In the first case, the candle goes out after some time when the glass is inverted on the top of the blocks. As the candle continues to burn, when the glass is inverted on the top of the blocks or logs, the candle continues to burn. But in the first case, you can see the candle, what happened to the candle? Candle blow off. But in the second case, you can see when this glass is kept on the wooden logs, you will see that they are getting air. This shows that air means oxygen, is needed for combustion. Most combustible substances that we see around us do not catch fire and burn on their own. We need to heat them or take a flame to them for combustion to occur. This shows that heat is required for combustion. The temperature at which a substance starts burning or some substance starts to burn, that temperature is called ignition temperature. Got it? See, each and every, you will directly not study, right? See, right now there is a lockdown, we all are sitting at home, so you will not study. But as you come to the school, teacher is present in the classroom, you are sitting on the bench, either you are feeling sleepy or you are feeling hungry, but as the teacher teaches you, you have to learn, right? Means there are some conditions. Similarly, there are some conditions to burn an object. How you will understand this object is burning? They require something, as I have already said to you, that most combustible substances that we see around us do not catch fire easily and do not burn at their own. We need to heat them or we need to take a flame near them for the combustion. This shows that heat is required for the combustion. Can you tell me, is this candle, means I'm just asking you, without lighting this candle will burn? No, not possible. We have to take a flame near this candle. After then this candle will burn, and after doing this activity you can see here candle has been blow off. Now question is what? The temperature at which a substance starts burning is called ignition temperature. The temperature at which the substance starts burning is called ignition temperature. If you will not give this temperature, then that substance is not going to burn. So this point is very much important point. Combustion we have understand, the process of burning in air to give heat and light, combustion. Combustible substances also we understand. A substance which burn and a substance which do not burn, none come. But what are the things by which this combustible substance can also burn? If you will not give ignition temperature means what? I have already explained you what is ignition temperature. The temperature at which a substance starts burning. The temperature at which the substance starts burning is called ignition temperature. Just observe a little oil lamp. You have to just observe it, that a little oil lamp, even if air is present and there is already a flame, it naturally goes out. When the oil runs out, the combustion cannot occur without a combustible substance. So, for the observation, the three things is most requirement. The presence of combustible substances, a sufficient supply of oxygen, and agent of heat to start the combustion. See, just suppose the three substances which is specially required for burning. First of all is fuel, means the substance which we are going to burn. After then, ignition temperature. The temperature must be ignition temperature, so that substance can start burning. Means the presence of combustible substances, sufficient amount of oxygen, and the agent of heat to be combustion. See, first of all, suppose here there is one candle. This candle can burn. So this is the combustible substances, it can burn. So first of all, I require the three substances. You can see this is combustible substances. After then, the substance which will burn this, means lighter or any other things which can heat it. Okay. So this is the combustible substances. After then, I require a lighter, and the most important thing, sufficient amount of oxygen. Sufficient amount of oxygen. If these three things are available, then only any material can burn, any substance can burn. Except these three things, none of the substance can burn. If there is no sufficient amount of oxygen, the substance will not burn. You might have seen in the village that when the wooden blocks are wet, so it is not burning because they are always giving the smoke because of the lack amount of oxygen. Got it? So these three substances are very much important for burning. First one is fuel, second one by which we can burn that substance, and third one sufficient amount of oxygen. So this was our first video of combustion and flame. I hope all of you have understand. If you are having any doubt related to this whole topic, then please drop your doubt into the comment box section so I can help you to understand that topic. If you are not having doubt, not an issue, you can like and subscribe my channel. You can share this video with your friends so your friends can also get knowledge during this COVID-19 lockdown. I hope all of you understand. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Thank you very much.